Living good but could be better. Got a text around, was late, responded better late than never. Glory be. I used to say I'm late because of weather or the traffic. Now I say that I was late cause I would rather be asleep. And if I ain't the GOAT, then I'm the G-Raf. If I can't reach the stars, I'm just gonna steal them with a ski mask on guard. Some homeless dudes say they revoked my
Shit. Welcome back. It's everybody's favorite redneck. So I want to start out this video by apologizing. So I was going to put a video out every Sunday. That is not going to happen. Maybe every other Sunday. Just because I need time to like record and edit and like work, you know. I got to keep track of a full-time job to be able to fund all this stuff. But anyway, I guess let's get everybody up to date. The Corvette is on the back burner. And the reason is bogs and boulders. So I didn't even realize it was right around the corner like this, and none of my side-by-sides or four-wheelers are prepared. So I got 5 days to prep 3 bikes by myself and keep working. So I'm definitely going to get it done. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop with that. The only problem with bogs is my mom is supposed to come into town the same time we leave. So I'm on the fence. I don't know if we're going to a local off-road park at this point or if we're going to travel to Alabama for bogs. The thing is, my mom lives in Tennessee and I tried to have her meet me in Alabama, but she already made plans here with other family. So she doesn't really want to do that. But here's the deal. If I can get 100 subs and 1,000 likes on this video, that's not even a lot. I will drive from Florida to Alabama on Friday and we'll be in bogs tearing these side-by-sides up. So without talking too much, let me just tell you what these side-by-sides need, and then we're just going to jump straight into it. Kawasaki needs rear portal resealed, fuel pump cleaned or changed, front axle, front differential, and we should be good on that bike. That's a lot, I know. It all happened in one hole. My son's bike needs A-arm bushings all the way around. I already have those. They're right here. They've been ordered. And then the North Star just needs 2 axles, and then the rear diff is leaking. The problem with that, why it's so vital, is the differential and the transmission on those bikes are 1 unit. So basically the transmission's leaking and I cannot afford to blow that up right now. So let's just jump straight in.
just a little bit of money in the bank. All my best memories of them when I was broke. I had less enemies, I had just as much smoke. Only thing changed is the name brand soap in the shower, and these folks want
y'all, welcome back to the channel. So I got this portal pulled apart and drained out. I think the seal just went bad from being old, but then it filled up with water. So right now I'm scraping the old gasket, cleaning the portal out. We'll pop all the old seals out, reassemble this portal, throw it on the bike, and then we'll replace the fuel pump filter and all the gas that's in the bike because it's also full of water. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So you want to make sure you get all your old gasket off when you're doing this, because if there's any left over when you put the new one on, it won't seal properly, and then this will be all for nothing. It'll leak and blah, 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 blah. So we'll just slowly go with a razor blade, take it all off. I have a like a plastic wire wheel that I use sometimes, but I'm just going to use this right now. It's not much. This gasket is fairly new, so I think I split this portal and the seals weren't leaking, so I replaced I don't know, I think it was a bearing, and then threw a new seal on it and closed it up. So this seal's really not, sometimes like when these seals have been on these bikes for a few rides, they will be on here good. instead of being awkwardly quiet just because I'm very into this right now. I did want to put all my videos out like every Sunday. And if I can, I will. But like for my schedule, I didn't realize, I really underestimated the work that goes into making videos and then working on things at the same time. And then plus I run a business with my brother full time, so I really underestimated the amount of time this would consume. So like I apologize that this video didn't come out this Sunday, but I honestly might just switch them all to like Monday mornings, because then I can have the whole weekend to get footage and edit. And then also like when we go to these mud parks, I'll be recording that footage during the weekend, so there's no way I'd be able to get it out on a Sunday, especially if we're hours away from home or something. So I'm still gonna shoot for putting a video out a week if it's possible for me, but we'll see. So yeah, once you got your portal surface all cleaned up, you want to go to the other side. Good news for you, you don't really have to watch that too much because I did that. All right, check it out, guys. We got the portal all sealed up. Seal, new seal on the backside. Seal, the bearings are all good to go. Everything's spinning freely. So we'll come over here. We're going to get the Kawasaki. We're going to get the portal thrown back on, the wheel thrown back on. Then we'll pop that fuel tank out, get the fuel filter replaced. Let's get to it. All right, guys. So sadly, it looks like we got a little rain, but we're still going to hop out there real fast. Oh, shit. Throw this big bad bastard on. So let me get you set up on a good angle. I always want to make sure you have your spacer for your axle. Otherwise, the axle is going to keep pushing everything out. So on the back, all the bolts are the same. On the front, there's a couple that are longer than others because they have to hold the brake calipers on. Just FYI. On some bikes, it's the same for front and rear, but the Kawasaki has a axle brake like a mega truck, so no back brake calipers here. But yeah, get all your big long bolts thrown in, get your nuts started on the back. Of course it's starting to rain, but that's life in Florida. You're either going to be outside dying in the heat or working in the rain. Pick your poison. Me, I just wish I could be so rich I never had to work again. I'll be right back. Gotta get a wrench. I know somebody's going to come at me. I meant impact gun. And then same when it comes to these, we'll get them snugged up. And then we'll go around and really run them down like putting on a tire. These portals have a special axle nut that's like receded so it goes into it, because then you got to put a cap over it so it's sealed. I'm going to finish getting this bolted up, and then depending on how hard this rain is, we'll probably pull this gas tank out. All right, so what's going on, guys? Like I was saying, we're going to get, oh, it looks like we already got that undone, so that's good. We're going to pull all these plastic pieces out. We'll get this fuel line disconnected. Tip trick of the day. Be rich enough to have a mechanic working on these things sucks. Anyway, got that off. Pull your breather line off. Tommy Tough Knuckles who needs pliers. Get that up out of the way. Then you got a bunch of these little plastic, I don't know what the hell you call them, plastic tabs body tabs, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go through, pop all of them out. Some of them are gonna be a pain in the ass. Just the nature of it. Actually, if you have the panel popper tools, that's better, but I do. I just don't feel like going and getting them. All right, I better go grab them. I lied. These pliers were closer. Uh-oh. You guys probably can't hear that because I have the mic on, but the neighbor's got the race car started up. Runs about as good as his mouth. When you get the transmission in that Corvette, I'm gonna have to hurt some feelings around this neighborhood. Put some people in check. Alrighty. Oh. Now that you got all that disconnected, you're gonna have to disconnect these fuel tank straps, which I'm gonna go get some power tools for. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Oh, I'm joking. Yes, I am. There's bolts on the bottom. Good old trusty 10, 12, and 13. Damn it, I put them pliers down. I did. Boom. If you're new to tearing your shit up, oh, don't throw your batteries in water because that'll fuck them. But yeah, if you're just new to working on your own things, good piece of advice is put the bolts back where they came from. I'm not even new to it. I just sometimes will leave something apart for days. So I always like to put the bolts back where they came from, just so if I do leave it sitting, I know where everything is. But it also helps if you can't remember where everything goes. I've built so many of these bikes. You could probably give me one in a fucking box and I can put it together. But like I said, if it's just something you're new to or shit, it's just helpful in general, whether you know what you're doing or not. Oh, between broken parts, wrong parts, we're in trouble, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Alabama, but I'm gonna try like hell. Amazon was supposed to send me a bushing kit for that bike, and they sent me a bunch of plastic little fittings for fucking plumbing. I have no idea. You guys are slacking. I guess it's my fault. I should have known better by now. These guys always are fucking up, so good old see you the fuck later. Get those out of here. I gotta make some phone calls. I gotta get parts here like yesterday. If there's any chance of me making it anywhere, even to a local park, we need to get these bikes fixed. As you can see, those bushings are shot on all four corners. We got a little leaky seal over here. Oh man, somebody help me out. If you guys want to know where we end up going next weekend, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. And I'm telling you right now, 100 more subscribers, we will go to Bogs and Boulders, even if we're riding a bicycle out there. But I appreciate everybody for watching. I appreciate everybody that already subscribed.